各位好，我是陈一佳。大家都知道呢，进入了2013年以后啊，整个的市场啊，不光是美国市场，全球市场呢都在紧跟着央行的种种行动。那现在呢，各个央行当中啊，推出了各种各样新的政策，而且有一些新的人选呢进入这些央行。这样一来，对于全球的货币政策未来的走势有什么样的影响呢？今天我们请来了一个基金经理 Thomas Rudy 来一起聊一下。Yeah, today everyone is watching Bernanke's testimony in Congress.
Yes.
And what do you think? He kind of still seeing the similar things again and again, but looks like market is interpreting positively. What do you think?
Absolutely. Well, his words obviously mean a lot, even more so now when we're unsure what's going to happen in the next 2 to 3 years in terms of Federal Reserve policy. But he's more or less confirming what we already knew, and that calms the markets down. There's no negative surprises in his talk. The rates are going to continue to be low. The economy is recovering nicely, which he says. That's very, very important. The unemployment is going to come down, and so the Fed can step back a little bit, and that will be a successful step probably next year.
Besides Fed, the other central banks are not quiet this year. For example, Bank of Japan,
Yes.
they are taking very aggressive action now. And some industry are already showing their concern, like Ford. The auto industry are concerning the weaker yen is going to hurt the export to Japan. Do you think their policy will influence other economy?
Well, most of the large Japanese companies are global companies. They don't just produce in Japan. Toyota produces also in the United States. They produce in Europe. So their impact is globally, and them benefiting from better exports from their country out of can help only the world economy. That is increased competition. That's good for the consumer, and that's good for the economy.
You mentioned that both ECB and the BOE are controlled by someone used to work for Goldman Sachs.
Yes.
So how will that change the policy direction in the future?
I think we will probably see some favorable policies specifically towards banks. So the investment banks, of course, Morgan Stanley and Goldman Sachs might benefit from these policies. When the rates are low, the money is cheap for the banks. They benefit the most from these kinds of policies at this point. Then, of course, the retail banks, a Deutsche Bank, a Barclays can benefit from these kinds of low rate environments as well. So the financial sector will be a winner.
很高兴在这里呢 ，Thomas 跟我们分享了他对于目前呢全球各大央行在政策呢方面未来的一些预测和分析。感谢各位的收看，我是陈一佳，我们会紧跟着央行进一步的行动。